Hey guys, Gretchen Zablocki here for Functional Friday for June. So June is actually Family Health and Fitness Month, and so I kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about functional exercise and functional training. And so you might not be familiar with that term. What that really means is just exercising and training for life activities, for things that you do on a daily basis, or more geared towards specific things like a specific sport like basketball or something like that. So making sure that you're not just exercising, and strength training is important, but if you're just going in and you're just doing biceps, how does that play out into your everyday life? So you want to be doing exercises that give you benefit in your daily activities and in work and in your sports and things like that. So just some examples of that. You might be like, what are you talking about? So as I said, instead of just doing bicep curls all day long and all we're doing is bending our elbow and we're doing this, is that going to help us in picking things up? Yes. But then can we take that a step further and make it a more functional exercise where then you have to pick something up and maybe place it over your head? So going to a two-joint movement takes it into more of a functional aspect. So just an example, we're gonna take that bicep curl and we're gonna change it into a bicep curl shoulder press. So we would curl and then press overhead, come back down and release. So now we've just turned it into an elbow and a shoulder movement. And now we're making it more functional where we could pick something up and put it overhead. I think I've told some of you guys in our past videos that I'm also a physical therapist assistant, and I used to do home health all the time. And I can't tell you guys how many people could not pick something up and put it back in their cabinets. And they would ask me, I'd come in on one day and they'd say, can you get that down for me? And I'd go back there next day for their therapy and they'd say, can you put it back now because I've used it, because they had lost that range of motion and that strength. So making sure that you're working on those functional exercises to keep you active and healthy in your home. Another example is squats. Now, are squats great and functional? Absolutely, because are they going to help you get up and down? Yes. Are they going to help you get in and out of vehicles and things like that? Absolutely. But here can be a problem with the squat. Sometimes, as we get older, the knees get a little rougher, and your squats might not be low, but you're activating your quads and you're still working on that leg strength. So there's nothing wrong with guarding your knees in your squat. But when you try to get up out of a chair, you then don't have the range of motion with that strength to get you out of the chair without having to push off of something. So again, I would see people that if they didn't have an arm of the chair, they weren't able to get up. All right, they had to have something to push off of. So even if you're working on squats, if you don't have the range of motion, then it's not going to help you in that functional getting up and down out of chairs every day. So changing it to sit to stand so that you have that full range of motion. You're not having to do it unsupported in the air, but use a chair. So just things like that. So that's where exercise classes that are geared towards functional training or personal trainers or things like that can come in and help you. Another thing I love to do in my classes and things is work with people on balance. Because the older we get, gosh, do we start losing that balance. And we start having falls. Going out becomes a little bit scary. People will bump into us, stepping up and down off of curbs and things like that. So a lot of times I'll use a Bossy ball, to work on balance with people. And you might be going, oh my gosh, I could never stand on that thing. We work on it, I hold your hands, we work on it, so we start working on balance. Then I might throw you a ball different ways so you're having to reach. We do a lot of like single leg stance things to work on strengthening the ankle for balance stuff. We'll do things with our closed eyes to simulate getting up in the middle of the night when it's dark and you have to go to the bathroom. So again, just that functional stuff to help you in your daily life. And then again, with your children, if they're playing a sport, make sure that they are getting the training that they need for that sport. If they're playing basketball, but all they're doing is working some bicep curls and some squats, they're not getting a shooting arm. So just making sure that you are training for what you need and is specific to you and you enjoy it. So if you guys have any questions about that, please feel free to reach out. I would love to help you. Dr. Osania wants to help you in your journey too and make sure that you're living the best life that you can. And so that's why he continues to do these Functional Fridays for you guys, is to support you guys in an active and healthy lifestyle. So I hope to see you guys in July. I hope you're having a great summer. Take care of yourself. Make sure you drink plenty of water, and we'll see you next month.